So Chrissy's looking to move. She's been looking at houses and apartments and stuff, trying to figure out what her next move is here. And she found a house last week in Sterling Heights, and she sent me the link. And we're not supposed to say where it was. I don't know, but you're not getting it.
No,
anyway
that's
now,
okay.
right?
Yeah, I'm probably not getting it anyway.
The address is 123 Main Street, and she did put down her deposit. No, I'm just kidding. But she sent me the link, and I'm like, something about this doesn't seem right. This is like an amazing house.
Too good to be true, right?
Is the neighborhood crappy or what is it? And actually, something happened to me over the weekend. I'm going to bring my friend Blake on the phone here. Blake is a realtor, and he's helping me sell my house. Hey, Blake.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. So we've been getting a lot of traffic going by our house since we listed our house, or at least the last week. Like lots of people have been creeping by, right? We're on a private drive, so people go down and they creep by, and it's like, wow, we're going to sell this house tomorrow. Like, this is crazy how many people want to see the house.
That's funny.
And then Blake got a phone call, our realtor who's selling our house again. He's on the phone. He got a phone call, I think it was 2 days ago. And what did the person say to you, Blake?
Well, they said they saw our ad on Craigslist and that it was for rent.
Yeah, my house isn't for rent.
Yes, it's not for rent. This is for sale. And at the heart, this is just a phishing scam. They run cheap rental ads of houses that are actually listed, and all they're trying to do is get your information. You send them an email, and they send you this long response back claiming to be a preacher or a teacher, and with all these details that just seem, that no one would make something like this up. And all they're trying to do is get your information. They want you to fill out a rental application. Then they've got your name, your number, your social security number, everything they need to take your information.
So they could steal your identity or do God knows what with your information. And so people were driving by my house because they had it listed. The guy had it listed for like $800 a month or something. And in the email reply that he was sending to people, it even said in there something, I can't remember exactly how it was worded, but it said like, feel free to drive by and peek in the window. And there I am sitting there with my wife and kids, and people, literally a guy walked up to the house yesterday, walked right up to the slider and was looking in, and I'm like, dude, who are you? He's like, I saw an ad on Craigslist, and I got an email. I'm like, no, get the hell out of here.
Wow, so it's happening to you too. You want to know what's crazy is, back to what your realtor just said, I'm looking at the email that I got back, by the way, from this 3-bedroom house that we thought was, too good to be true. And here's a line from the sentence. Here's a line from the paragraph. It says, it is not all about the money to be paid on rent or spent. It is all about a good maintenance culture, which I want you to adapt onto the property as my tenant.
What?
So now it's all coming together. This one's a scam.
Correct.
So, Blake, how do people avoid being scammed? What should they do? How did this woman that called you about about my house being for rent, what did she do? Did she Google the address or what?
Yeah, I think she got on Zillow and got my name and number as a listing agent and called me to verify, which is the best thing that you can do. Just remember, if it's too good to be true, it probably is, but still do your due diligence and call a realtor, or if you can get the listing agent's number, call them and verify.
Yeah, so don't just go filling out, and it might seem innocent to just, I'm just going to fill out an application, but then you're just giving your information to somebody and you don't even know if they own the house. So I just wanted that made me think of you, Chrissy, when this happened this weekend. I'm like, oh my God, that house that we were talking about in Sterling Heights that she might rent. I'm like, that had to be a scam.
It had to have been, especially now looking at this email, because you're right, it's probably a 4-paragraph long
just
essay.
a lot of details. Seems like it's not made up, right? Because there's a lot of intricate details. Yeah.
He's like, me and my wife, we moved out for 7 years, and that's why I made up my mind to put up the house for rent.
Or I work for a nonprofit. I'm going to be out of the country for a couple of years. I need someone to take care of my place. Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally what it says, that they're doing a program called Serving in Mission.
No, yeah, probably made up.